Stardate. Captain's log. Stardate 826201920.0. Starship Enterprise 8 log. Now, I was going to give you a small update. It went to like 30 plus minutes, and let's just get down to the bullshit, okay? And Chloe came in, started attacking her ex-roommate and her ex-roommate's friend, and the video was destroyed, and she does this when she is very angry. So, I decided to go take a nap, alright, literally, and I just finished a letter for Dinky that went out for tomorrow's mail, which is, the usual crap, but, I would like to share with you a couple things, okay? I lost a husband to a heart attack. I lost a wifey to suicide. I lost a mother to alcoholism and COPD. I lost a dad to a heart attack. I lost my grandmother to cancer. All these people that are close to me, I've lost like crazy. I'm just by myself, okay? Now, I just want to cut to the BS and share with you a couple things before I go into my train of thought tonight, okay? So Chloe's going around, right? And I saw a great Facebook meme the other day that basically said, if you're not sincerely sorry, you're basically using manipulation. Now, this came from Dinky, okay? And Dinky is, well, I know it wasn't addressed to me because Dinky knows that, I'm literally, when I am down and I feel bad about something that I did wrong, I'm literally sorry. Now, Chloe, of course, comes in, she's trying to apologize, but I was just basically sitting there saying, well, unless you're truly sincere and you won't screw up my fucking videos again, you're basically manipulating it, and I'm not allowing it. I mean, literally, that's the way I put it to her. So she's been ranting and raving about suicide, and I'm like, go get some help, because it's, we don't have a phone, and the crisis team doesn't come out here anymore. The government cut that out. To me, I think it's freaking bad, literally to the point of no return. So, with me, I'm like stressing out because of this, stressing out about other issues, and then I'm stressing out about another problem, okay? Now, as I said to Dinky, and I've said to Poppy, and I've said to all of my inner circle on Facebook, the ones that really mean something, including Saint Jose, which I've never told this to Saint Jose, but I guess I could say it tonight, is, as everyone knows, I'm struggling in life, okay? I bring in $1,300 a month, alright? I want to bring this straight out on the board, on the table tonight. Just lay it out there flat so everyone knows. Trying to support my dip habit, and if I go into cigars and no booze, and like Dinky wants, which is a good idea, and other issues, I'm going to be hurting severely. I mean, I got a $175 vet bill I got to pay. I don't know how I'm going to come up with all that money and still eat next month. My pantry has got diced tomatoes, several cans of green beans, several cans of corn, a can or two of peas, some cranberry sauce, which sounds pretty good for dinner tonight. Cranberry sauce, I'll eat that. And then I got like 6 cans of chili. I got like 6 or 8 cans of pork and beans, and a few things of ramen. That's it to feed us for a week. Now, so hypothetically, here's a couple of things that's been disturbing me. Okay, in the Social Security spectrum, okay, payday is supposed to be not tomorrow, but next Monday, a week from today. So, alright, we're on the 7-day stretch, okay? Monday evening at 10 o'clock, it's supposed to pay, okay? Because Tuesday is the 3rd, so they're saying, oh, you're going to get paid Tuesday night, which is Labor Day, which means getting money at 10 o'clock at night. Now, the problem is Social Security, right? The first of the month is a Sunday. Now, Social Security checks don't go on Sunday, so it goes on the following Friday for SSI, the 30th. So the SSI payment goes in the 30th. The end of the month SSI payment goes the 30th month. So both people get their SSI on the 30th of the month, Friday, which is 4 days away. So with me, I'm wondering if my payments will go in on Friday or Tuesday. Now, if it's Tuesday, we're going to be completely out of supplies by then, and we were going to be hurting, okay? and that's because of the problems that arise, which is, somewhat mine, somewhat Chloe's. As I told Chloe's mom, she needs a lot of help managing, I think, a little better on food stamps. Now, I'm not going to be negative towards Chloe. I'm just really furious at the fact that she has to sit there and try to antagonize. I mean, what type of person goes ahead and antagonizes like a powder keg? Literally, I mean, literally, their mom is completely right. I agree with her. She needs to be hospitalized, and she needs to worry only about what's going to happen to what treatment she's going to get after she gets out, not basically where she's going to be going, whether it be Ohio, frickin' Cleveland, frickin' Arizona, Vegas, Washington, Oregon, whatever. I mean, literally. Now, I'm going to touch base a little bit about mental health issues in a minute. I got a couple mental health issues myself. Like I said, I was kind of fucking bummed that I got attacked, literally attacked for being discriminated somewhat, and attacked, not because of discrimination, but it was more. I mean, how would you feel if you were sitting there and you're minding your own business, okay, minding your own business, and all of a sudden, you get nailed. Picture is the word nailed. You get nailed, right? Literally to the point of no return. And you're doing a video and you're talking about something and all of a sudden the fucking trigger, and then you hear people like Chloe's mom go, "Well, you couldn't trigger my kid because my kid comes to us." Listen, I get so many fucking triggers a day, it's not fucking funny. I got fucking people telling me to go fucking sign a restraining order and get it over with. It was going through my head tonight. Is there enough evidence? I mean, literally, I just want fucking peace, okay? I don't get fucking peace, but I'm not signing a restraining order, you see, because there's not enough evidence. It was going through my mind because I'm trying to freaking sit here and survive, okay? Like Chloe, survival mode. I mean, look, we're at fucking each other's arms because Chloe doesn't have an income. Literally, Chloe doesn't have an income. And you know what upsets me the most is this. Alright, I got another gripe. We go to the vet charges me $175 right here. Invoice 175, right? And it gives me, and I thought not his current doctor, right? And then then they charge me $100 just for a blood lab, okay? Now, let me get this. Let me tell you my fucking gripe, okay? It was the day that Aaron died, right? He wasn't eating or drinking, okay? He was bummed. I asked the vet, is it because of his daddy's death that he senses it? Oh, no. That night he goes home. He eats his Alpo. The next morning he's filled with a little more piss and banner. Every day she says, oh, his back's out and he needs these. But, hold on a sec. I gotta ask something. I'm gonna say something. Hold on. 46 minutes. So, anyways, I just had to remind her Moppy needs his meds, okay? 46 minutes. She's all bummed. But anyway, thing is, she shouldn't be bummed, alright? I'll tell you what bothers me to no end, alright? I love all of you, so I'm gonna distill this, okay? So, basically what's happened is, out of love for everyone, okay, I'm basically pissed off that my video gets fucking shot down. They don't learn. They just turn around and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry I ruined your video. But you'll just go do it again. I mean, it's like, well, let me put it this way, okay, out of hypothetically, and I'm going to close the door because, frankly, I don't want her shouting because it'll just upset me more. But it's like her attacking my former friend Tara J, or Lexi, or Gabby, or Vestara, or any of these people. It's already in her medical record she's made threats against them. Can't she just leave it alone? Now, on to something more important, okay? The main thing is about this video, okay? Now, as I said, I got several concerns. Payday's one of them. I mean, I'm basically sitting here, and I know I'm going to be the one sacrificing my food because, there's not enough. Moppy's got plenty. Ebony's got plenty. I don't have plenty. I mean, between 6 cans of pork and beans, 6 cans of chili, maybe 8 cans of pork and beans, and a few ramen, that's it. Diced tomatoes. Oh, and I got spaghetti for 1 to 2 nights. And I was saying I'm willing to share it with Chloe. It's food. She's like, no, it's got a funny flavor to it, and it's full of cheese. Well, if you don't want that spaghetti, you got regular spaghetti sauce that tastes so fucking bland, you can use that instead. I mean, we have bland spaghetti sauce, that's like 4 cans. But it's food. I mean, literally, it is food. And then another thing I want to say, okay, is I'm counting down the days so I can get on the ferry and go get groceries at Walmart. I'm counting down the days so I can go get tobacco. I mean, literally, I'm counting down the days so I can actually get a little more stable instead of basically being on edge because of the fact that we're living in it's not the island. It's the problem, It is, but it isn't. I mean, I tried to look up the information, by the way, on that municipal code that I had to pay on one of my orders, and I'm like, for real? And I mean, literally, to me, I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do. Literally. And so to me, I have all these ideas, okay? I mean, literally, I have all these ideas, okay? And then I get underwritten or I'm told I'm a piece of crap or I'm useless or, whatever. And, let's see. Oh, cool. I was wondering about that. So then turns around, right? And all of a sudden, I was just checking on something, and all of a sudden, turns around, right? And she turns around, and all of a sudden, people turn around and say, oh, you need to do this for my kid. Take him to Seattle. I had plans to do it on my way to Portland. But right now, I don't know if my Portland trip's going to be stopped or not. I got to talk to Dinky, but Dinky isn't in a good mood. She lost her aunt, which is understandable. But I got several issues I'd like to address with her that doesn't include me or her together. It more likely has to talk about, because she wants me down there. She wants to dye my hair, have a girls' night out. She misses me. I miss her dearly. I'd basically just gladly pay. She was talking about for my birthday paying besides toilet paper, paying my trip to go down there. So to me, I'm just wondering if I should change my dates, come early, change my dates and go later, or not even go at all. Because frankly, to me, I don't know what to make of it right now because I am concerned because, I'm worried not about Dinky, not about myself, but I'm worried about Moppy and his travel. I mean, right now it's 2 to 6 weeks that, Moppy's getting around okay. He's got a little bit of hard time with the stairs still. We gotta carry him up. And when Chloe's carrying 2 laptops to the library, Moppy's like having a hard time getting up there, and I'm trying to unlock the door, So to me, one of the things I wanted to share with you, which Chloe got very completely angry, like, I'm angry, To me, I'm going to tell you this, to how I see it, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly how it is today, because I told Saint Jose that I speak with my heart, okay? I speak with my soul, and frankly, this is how I truly see it. I see this as a big fucking show, okay? An entertainment spectacle. You sit there and you basically, and now Fiona, my wife, she was an exception. She basically blatantly said she was going to get drunk and she was going to kill herself. Time I was in Australia, not in Australia, I was here in Washington State in Woodinville, and she killed herself. I heard about it 6 weeks later. She got drunk, killed herself. The coroner gave me a report 3 years later after I demanded one. Say, my name's Rita Lee, and I want a report. And I have it, I've been still friends with the family online because, family in Australia, they're my family. They will always be my family. Mark, if you're watching this, you will always be my family. Same with Greg. Same with Margaret. Same with Ernie. You all be my extended family. Fiona meant a lot to me. Just like Aaron. Poppy's my family, you know. Poppy and I, we can fight about anything. So, go back to the problem, right? It goes into the mental health issues, but first let's talk about this thing. The mental health system basically now thinks Chloe's just doing this as a show. Either to A, get away from not doing jack shit, to basically claim depression so she can sit on the computer all day and do jack shit. To me, my motto is this. I pay the electricity. I pay the internet coming up, which I will tell you about. I pay the rent, and I buy most of the groceries, and I buy things that need to be done. And I've been buying things like, you know, I'm getting ready to purchase shoes for Chloe because wintertime's coming in. I also got to get super glue for Chloe. Hopefully she super glue her damn asshole and her mouth shut. The mouth is more important because I just sometimes can't stand it, you know. I mean, that's why I sit there and I go, And then other times I'm having other problems, you know. Now let me break down the financial problems I have, okay? Now the rent is cheap. That's not a problem, but I'm always afraid Chloe's gonna snap or raise her voice to the point where I'm evicted because the neighbors upstairs or the neighbors side by side is gonna be angry with me. Now, problem I have with the whole thing, and I'm just joking about the super gluing of the mouth, but she does need super glue. I was just throwing that in there for kind of poops and giggles, but honestly, you know, I think it's just a big fucking show. I mean, look, the hospital record says that she talked suicide, but she's never actually accessed it or did any of it in her entire life. So to me, you know, I should go down and get her some help, but this island, they won't help. They don't give two shits if she hangs herself on a tree or get crucified. So, you know, I'm hoping it blows over because usually it does. But I do think it's a big fucking show. There you go. I mean, now if you read Nicole, my friend Nicole, my adopted sister Nicole's books, right? I'm going to talk about her books. You know what? I've been meaning to get her reviews done. I promised her on this. So, she has a great book, okay? Her book called Holding On to Hope, From Bipolar and Borderline to Brokenness. And there's a picture in the back. Isn't she great? She sent me this, right? She left me the book, and she gave this to Poppy to give me. It says, Rita Lee, our good Heavenly Father loves and cherishes you. Blessings, Nicole. Because I was the first reviewer on Amazon, she gave me this. Hold On to Love. I've been meaning to read this to Chloe, but Chloe basically didn't get it through her head. She keeps thinking she can't get fixed. Nicole has borderline personality and bipolar. She stopped drinking. She went to Christian churches. She got better. Unfortunately, with Chloe, I've been reading her Bible scripture that goes in one ear and out the other, okay? Basically, it doesn't work. So, anyways, let's get on to the story, okay? So, Chloe got angry, okay? And this is what triggered it was, we're at the library. She wouldn't got my headphones. My headphones I forgot. You know, I knew halfway up the library, so I was like, oh, my headphones. She's like, oh, if you don't have them, I'll go get them. I'm like, okay. So she went back and got the headphones. I thought she stopped in and had a sandwich or something because, you know, at home because she was way too late. She's like, oh, your headphones are in the wrong place, you know. And she comes back, she sits down, and we were there for another 3+ hours. And literally, I'm trying to maintain Messenger, okay? My to-do list is go to library, handle Messenger, handle Messenger, do what I need to, go home, yada, 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 right? Well, I went in to check on Jose because I like Jose in person. Jose's been a real sweetheart. So, he's been a real support, in my time of, he's very caring and I love him dearly, right? So technically Jose, understands this. So to me, I went ahead, right, and I went and I made my to-do list. That's right here. So I made my to-do list. I'm just reusing this one. And one of the things watch YouTube vids, check on my laptop that I want, check Messenger, check email, etc., etc., etc. But I didn't get everything else done because, I still got to do some offline stuff at home and got some reviews. And so when I got there, because yesterday I emailed, what's the status of the internet thing, And by the way, Jess, you notice I'm not wearing the hat right now. You're like, lose the hat. Well, I'm not losing the hat. But if you want some really good videos coming up and I'm getting the internet provided, you could always donate to my cause. I take donations, okay? So basically, one of the things that's happening, okay, is, and this is the hat that Jess is talking about. He's like, lose the sailor's cap. I'm sorry, but I just love the captain's hat. Actually, it's cool, but, I would like something more like the merchant marine hat or, something. But anyways, let's continue. So, so basically, what happened was, the trigger was, she's there and she's like, well, what do you got planned for Wednesday? Well, I got 2 packages coming in. One's kind of a mystery. The other one was a game that was pre-ordered in June that was just announced, and it's now coming out. And they're like, oh yeah, it's your games with chips. So I got a birthday present to myself, which I forgot about from June. And, so the games are more important, in my opinion, than booze, but let me just put it this way, okay? Because of the food problem, we're running low, and the fact that me and myself, and I'm not being negative towards anyone. I mean, I will talk about the mental health system in a second, but let me just put it to you this way, what's going on. So, the internet, I got a picture up here, and I want to tell you the story completely, okay? So I asked several people. I didn't ask my beloved sister, Dinky. She's not in the mood right now. Her aunt died. And again, sweetheart, I'm there for you if you need me. You just message me, and I will try to get down on the first available train when payday comes, and I will be right there by your side. Just like my mama was when Fiona died. So I just wish people were like that when Aaron died. Literally, I had my sister Teddy call me, say, did you just, because, I told her. And I told my therapist, and he called me. I called, my Aunt Aya, called me, and I told her what happened. So she lets Dinky and Corey, and they were basically shocked. They saw him 2 days before, and he was just somewhat fine, and then he still died, and, I just wish that the family would have just said, hey, memorial service, we'll be up there for it. Instead, it was, to me, I feel like because I'm the black sheep of the family, no one gave a shit. It was like the community that I lived in cared more for me and Aaron than, at the time, my own blood family, that I didn't know much about. But that's how I felt 3 years ago, and anyways. So basically what happened is I told Chloe I had some business to do on Wednesday. One of the things I've been really trying to get her to understand is if you don't work for your razor blades, your shaving cream, your toilet paper, your shampoo, your conditioner, your body wash, your dip, your tobacco products, your whatever you need, that cost real money into the food stamp. You don't do your chores, you ain't getting shit. So technically, some people say, oh, isn't it crazy? You're going to let Chloe grow a beard? And it's like, well, I can lock my own shaving cream up in a little box I might buy just to lock up my own toiletries and be like, here you go. When it runs out, runs out. I could run a prison and be like, here's 1 roll of toilet paper a month. And not the jumbo forever rolls either, Dinky, but you get the idea. I mean, I'm literally basically I'm bringing in $1,300 a month, and it's basically, you're hurting me to no end. And the other thing is, me and Chloe had agreements, and those agreements are never made. It's like, because she's got mental illness, she breaks them all the time, So to me, it hurts, It hurts literally to no end for myself. So I really want to say, that I'm just, upset. I love all you guys dearly. I just want to say that I do, and you guys mean the world to me. And so, so let's just go along with what happened. So I get to the library, like I said, Chloe goes back, gets my headphones, and then afterwards, She comes back, and I got my list ready to go, and I've already did a lot of the stuff, while waiting. But I forgot to look up a few things, I like my DS Lite, the thing she gave me. It was hers. I've been playing it like crazy, and I thought, oh, I need to get a secondary backup because I really love my DS Lite or Game Boy Advance because my Game Boy Advance was stolen by the neighbor. And so to me, I'm just like, never loan your game systems out. I mean, my neighbor wanted me to loan this out. I refused to even get part with it. If you guys want to know, this is my game system Fiona got me in Australia. It's a Game Boy Color, plays Game Boy games. If you notice, it's a limited Pokemon edition. Got some scratches. The screen could be the bezel part could be redone, but the under it, I mean, literally, this is just it plays, it works. It's just want to make sure the batteries aren't leaking because I do not want battery leakage in my system. Contacts aren't that good. Is these actually work, or are they, I'm just wondering, does this even have power in it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got power right now. I can play a game in it. That's pretty cool. Forgot my batteries. I'll take that out so it doesn't corrode the inside. I'll put it in that little case right there. But, see, I could get like 10 hours on one battery. So, technically, I just love this game, And it comes in this case that Fiona bought me, Which I'll just put those there. And this case is specifically Pokemon, see? So, she got me this to go with it, and I've just loved it ever since, I had a cable that can plug it in, but, this plays my regular games and my Game Boy Color games, so, and you can clip it to your belt, see? I mean, isn't that cool? I mean, Fiona got me this a long time ago, and one of the things I cherish the most, Aaron's Game Boy was lost to the neighbor at DS, so to me, I gotta replace those, which I was gonna check out layaway on that, but let's get down to brass tacks, okay, sweethearts, shall we? I love all of you, by the way, I really do, okay? So basically, what has happened is, the loving, family, was gonna hear this anyways, and so basically, I'm getting to the point in my life that I need rest and I need quietness and I need this fucking place clean, okay? I'm tired of basically paying and not getting anywhere. I mean, literally. So what triggered Chloe was, people say, oh, that's a slave thing. No, it isn't. If they don't have a job and they're not on disability and they're living here, at least they can, like my sister Michelle said, they can actually do their own labor intensity. The garbage taking out, I mean, I got a joke for you, okay? It's not a negative thing, but Chloe claims depression, and people say, don't pressure her because of depression. Well, then do her job for her. Because the garbage was overflowing for 4 days. They kept transferring it into different bags, and when we had like 8 bags or something, Chloe ran out there, finally dropped it, and it's like, shouldn't get this, so. Okay, so, basically, here's another thing, okay? It's getting dark early now over in this part of the quadrant, so. Alright, so, basically what happened was, I got the email, and the lady says, oh, we're going to be installing Thursday, and I said, okay, I need to choose my plan. What do you recommend? She says, I want to install on Thursday. And then she says, how about Wednesday? We can get you installed Wednesday. So I said, well, what plan do I choose? She says, the starter plan that I can give you, 25 megs instead of 30, by the way. It's a 30 meg plan. They now just dropped it to the buffer to 25 for people that want to pay the 65. They're offering a deal where she says they'll drop the 30 meg plan down to 25 and you get $15 difference. Or and that's 3 years at 65. And then I can still pay $80 for 25, she said. But the website says $80 is for 30 megs. So she said if I want that 15 megs more, 5 megs more, I can pay $80. Then she said if I want UMA VOP phone service, then I can pay $20 a month. Okay. And then if I want streaming TV, I can pay $25 a month. I gotta call and email her about the streaming TV and the UMA what it is. I might just check their website tomorrow and take this with me. Then, are you ready for this? You're gonna love this. Then she said she can offer one DSL connecting averaging 2 to 4 megabits in the county with high-end download speeds around 10 megs, even scarcer 25 megabits. All upload speeds about 1/4 to 1/8 of the download speeds for $42 a month. But since we have fiber being installed instead of Rock Island here, with Rock Island installed for regular analog DSL or fiber, I choose fiber. So then she turns around, right? She says, well, she asked me what I do. I said, well, I do spreadsheets. I download movies, not download them, but I stream them from, Amazon, from Time, some of YouTube has them, etc. So she says, well, if you don't want to pay the $80 a month, she said, what were you paying at your old place? I said, $100. She says, well, for $100 or less, 95 with tax and stuff, you'd be paying 75, and you get 75 megs. That's uploaded download. Well, 75 megs isn't bad for $95 a month. Now, I said to her, and let me give you the breakdown of what I was talking about before Chloe got mad and started attacking her ex-roommate. Was 30 megs download. See, this is 25 upload, 25 download. And the lady said, now, because I have a desktop, I have multiple laptops, which I'm getting a new laptop, and I got Chloe's laptop and other things coming down the pipe. More computers going to be put up for me to do my spreadsheets and continue handling email and spreadsheets and different things, maybe a Chromebook over here. That she says the bandwidth will be drained pretty quickly at 25, and 30 would be, pushing it for devices, because if I want to do a VoP call on Skype, the download might be kind of fuzzy a bit because Chloe might be on game. So, they said 75 megs download standard. Well, talking to a friend of mine, she said that the 75 megs is standard by Verizon. Well, I don't know about that. I've looked that up today at what speeds are good for what you need, but let me just say, the 25 and 30 meg plans, the 25 is, like I said, is 65, and the 30 meg is, approximately, $80 a month, the 30/30, which is, you get the $5 bonus is one email account. Wow, one email account. That's nice. If you just want basic internet and you don't want to stream much. Now, the $75 one gives you $10 in bonus material, which is 2 email accounts. Wow. And there's no connection fee this month because they're waiving it. So, I turned around, okay, and, I'm used to 110, 150 meg downloads that were running 3 to 5 systems at a time, and it worked fine with no download problems. I was on cable, but when the neighbor was downloading something, she was paying us. The internet just bogged to the point of no return. So with her son and this and other people downloading, it just went to shit. So I turned around and I said to them, well, I think, I don't want to pay $180 a month for, maximum would be like 150, but, so I said, I don't want to pay, for the 1 gig fee, She said, well, what the difference is both the 125 and the 180, you get 4 email accounts, which I only need 1. If then, and you need, and they give you 2 access points, which are little devices that stretch out the Wi-Fi zone so you can actually connect up to your access points throughout your house, so you have access points, that can utilize more devices. Like if I want to do Google Assistant or Amazon Echo, you can. And so the 2 mesh network access points is what you get for the 125 a month or 180, and 4 email addresses. No connection fee, but for 125 you get 500 megabits per second download. Now, they're saying for someone who's heavy into streaming, like I like to utilize YouTube a lot, so my streaming I have to have a big enough bandwidth, and so the lady says I don't think 25 or 30 would be good, 75 might work. So when I was at the library, I turned around and what I did was I went ahead and I downloaded my Ookla. That's the speed test, and it tested out around 55 meg download and about 55 meg upload. So, the reason the library is running the 1 gig system is because they have to have all that bandwidth for multiple users. So, the lady said I can either throttle back or throttle more. Throttle, slow down or speed up. And I took the sweet spot of 125, figuring it's $25 more than what I'm usually paying. So my internet would be at least fast enough to handle my downloads for my games and my uploads to Google, my Google, my Google Docs account. So technically, I think it's good, but, I'm playing with that 500 meg to start to see if I need more or need less. If I need less, I will drop to 75 because, eventually I'm going to want to, play around with the sweet spots and, with no activation, as long as I keep the build current, like you said, there won't be any activation. It's just, but I lose the 2 hotspots if I drop to 75. So technically, it just depends on my usage. So Chloe turns around and gets mad because I didn't tell her. Thing is I was excited because they were going to install it on Wednesday. Now here's the problem I got with the internet, okay? Literally, I wrote Dinky a while ago, and I wrote Dinky specifically stating that the internet is basically a giant addiction block, okay? For me, here's the problem with the internet, okay? For me, going to the library is really doing a number going up and down the hills right now with Moppy in his cart. The cart wheels keep falling off. I keep bending over to put the wheels back in, and I get 20, 30 feet, a wheel pops off. Eventually, once I get Moppy balanced properly, the wheels stay on all the way to the library. Fortunately, by that time, when I sit down at the library chair, my back starts to kill me because I'm pushing that thing up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill. When I get there, I'm catching my breath, drinking some water, etc. Chloe, of course, is carrying my laptop bag, which is fine, but the problem is again, up the hill, down the hill, back home. So again, it does a number on my back. So to me, I'm physically drained. And then when I go and I get ready to set my computer up to do a video, and I'm hungry. Thing is, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon, okay, 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something when you get home. Oh, it's dinner time. So I grab it. I first said, oh, peanut butter. And she's like, aren't you going to want ramen? I cleaned your pots. Sure. So I had some ramen, then I grabbed a couple sandwiches to fill me up because, frankly, we have peanut butter right now because of the bread. But once the bread goes, I need to realize that the bread's there for lunch. But once the bread's gone, that's it. We don't get any more sandwiches till Saturday. Sandwich bread, So basically, and with peanut butter, we get, I can stockpile bread, but I don't have money for bread. So, there you go. But anyway, so I'm starving on that aspect. If I had more bread, I would be eating more peanut butter. So the thing is, with me is basically, when it comes to, we got to get this place completely clean and presentable for the installer. The lady said, make sure your place is clean. The installer doesn't want any trouble when he's there trying to clean. Or, not clean, but install. So to me, I went ahead and I was doing a video. Chloe's hanging in the back, hovering and going. Finally, I looked in the crack of my eyes, realizing she's there, and I said, yeah, and, the installer's on Wednesday. Well, my thing is I got to get this place cleaned up tomorrow, so I won't be able to upload this till Wednesday anyways when the internet comes because, every day I've been reminding Chloe, that, there's chores that's got to be done. Now, I know her family's like, oh, well, you're pushing her, you can't do it. Well, I don't have to support her either. See, if I don't support her and she goes without stuff, it's not my fault because I'm not legally married to her. And 2 is, I don't need to take care of someone who won't take care of herself. Now, she'll eat just fine. She'll wipe her ass just fine. But to do other things, no. So to me, I feel like it's just a use and abuse game where, you turn around and you basically are sitting there and, you're not doing anything. So I'm not taking any shit when it comes to payday when I go down to the store in the middle of the night and go get me a can of dip. Because I'm going to be getting my dip, maybe a cigar, and going down to the ferry terminal, more likely just a dip because the wind is really freaky on this island. So cigars are not really that good to do unless you have a calm. I mean, I could be sitting in my window right now, and the wind is blowing about 5 to 10 miles per hour. You can feel that nice little dust coming in here. So technically, it's not that good. So now let's get down to the last part of the video because it's looking really good. And I'm getting my motivation. I told Dinky I lost my motivation thanks to Chloe basically going on and on and on. So I went and took a nap, which I needed, by the way. I was actually exhausted because of pushing Moppy's cart, just like Chloe's pushing me in a wheelchair. My feet's not working too well. My body's not working too well. I wanted to tell Dinky my letter. I don't know how much more time I got the way things are looking around here. Not talking of suicide. I'm talking more of just physically my body giving up, because of the stress. So, let's get down to the last part. So, Chloe's mom, as you all know, wants her to go to a mental hospital. Well, I told Chloe if Chloe wants to leave for a mental hospital, she's gonna frickin' want to leave this fucking island and move on to Las Vegas and be a fucking prostitute. That's her idea now. A little grandiose idea, in my opinion. Wants to be a prostitute. I'm just putting that out there for Chloe's mom's watching because, she wants to be a prostitute because she thinks that's all she's meant to be in life. Me, I think she's meant to be more than that, but the problem is trying to get her help. But, so with me, here's the deal with mental health, okay? I turned around and I've been waiting for a reply from several people on what to do with Chloe. Now, Chloe's mom's idea is to get her on a train and go to Seattle. Now, as everyone knows, reading the newspapers on the Seattle Times or the Seattle PI Online or, the Everett Herald or one of those other papers, quote unquote, that the newspaper is talking about the drug epidemic the drug epidemic in Seattle. Really big, I mean, it's huge. Literally, sorry, I'm not tired. So, I'm just, so the drug things are so big. The hospitals, I have contacts with social workers, they're all full. They're literally too damn full. So, I asked Chloe's mom, you want me to go reschedule again? Because if I do, Chloe's gotta earn her ticket. I'm not just gonna fucking slap down a fucking free ticket for her not to use. I mean, honestly, between me and Dinky, and I know Chloe hates Dinky, and, which, Chloe shouldn't hate Dinky. Dinky didn't do anything to Chloe. But problem is the problem with this whole issue with it is why should I buy a ticket that's not going to be used? Literally, see. So there you have it. Basically I've bought like 30, 40 tickets that's never been used. And so, just waste of money. More money wasted. And I'm done wasting money. I mean, I gotta look over the notes here that Chloe left me, which I gotta price out tomorrow to see if I can get a better deal at Walmart for mayonnaise, sourdough bread, the sandwich meats from Lando Frost, and some Tillamook sliced cheese. So I gotta go and take this in, check out the Walmart pricing, and see if it's cheaper than meeting up with, the current $51.50, which the price went up again to like $70 for what I want the sandwich making. So technically, I gotta price that out carefully and to live on sandwiches, frozen pizzas, and some ramen and Salisbury steaks, and still trying to make it catch the train because on the dates that me and Dinky agreed. Now, the point I'm making is Chloe's got to earn it. I'm not going to basically just hand up anything anymore free of charge. I mean, literally, we've had agreements, they were broken. So I'm putting my foot down, as I said in my letter to Dinky. You don't get dipped. She's probably earned one can so far this whole month, but that's it because, she's, just being on the computer mostly. And so to me, I so with her, it's You know, I wish it would get better, you know. I mean, the social workers are all saying, you know, that if, that I've done everything I can, it's time to cut her loose, you know, but if she doesn't want to leave because she's on the lease, well, and then she's talking suicide, well, they say the hospitals are all full, so here's the problem, okay? If I go and take the trip to Portland, say, this month, this coming September, okay, early, and I go comfort Dinky, which I should, because I love Dinky dearly. Or I don't, and I wait till October 1st, or October 3rd, sorry, because of, finances, and I'll have more money in my pocket than worrying this month, because this month's literally a shot, basically, because I got the vet bill, unless I just fuck out $50 and say I can't afford it anymore, and say Chloe to do it, and say there's gonna be more, you know, and hope, and I'm not saying that I'm pushing, but I'm just saying, you know, because I had to send back the money order, hope that there's another way for, if the Saint Jose wants to help. Otherwise, just wait till next month. I mean, you can't get blood from a turnip, you know. And I think Jose, being older than me, he's a sweetheart, by the way. I like him a lot. Would realize you can't get blood from a turnip, or you can't get blood from a rock, as Aaron would say, because frankly, you know, you're limited on your funds, and you can't just fork out $50 here and 175 there, 300 there, and this and that, and then you're broke. And you don't have food money. I mean, literally, I had to forfeit my hearing aid for October. The lady wasn't happy. It's like, look, I just got a bill for 175, so unless I still pay the whole 175 and make Chloe go up there and, you know, offer $50 and say there'll be some more in the current month, and then run away for the month with no phone so they can call us. I mean, literally, it feels like I'm cheating them, but, you know, they're getting paid eventually. I mean, literally, I just gotta eat too. I can't just go hungry because of it. I mean, literally. And my case manager is looking into options too, so I gotta go check in on her. You know, I let her know, and she's like, "Oh my God, $175 bill? You're gonna be really hurting." Well, then on top of that, on the budget, they want to prorate me for, you know, the internet now for 5 days or so. So technically, to me, I'm going, yeah, prorate me. That's great, okay? Now, the problem I have with all of this, you know, I need to check on something for you guys, is this one, I believe it is. Here we go. So basically, I have the electricity. I owe a little bit on that because, you know, we were short, not because of that, but, you know, people are sitting there, you know, and, you know, etc. And then, you know, I have, Walmart I gotta pay, you know, for groceries, and then I got, you know, another thing that I could cut out if I need to, literally. So I got corners to cut, you know, I can on the budget, but I don't like doing it, literally. Now, you know, the thing is I was telling Chloe's mom the other day, you know, in an email, that, you know, Chloe was worried about the, you know, oh, I'm gonna move because the electricity's going off, and we lose electricity, we don't have cold foods, and then, you know, we don't have anything in the fridge to worry about. Yeah, a few loaves of bread, big deal. The freezer, I don't even know what's in it besides a block of a couple bags of ice in there that I use for my bourbon from time to time, or scotch, but that's it. I mean, honestly, I don't know. So, technically, you know, to me, I was basically saying to Chloe's mom, I think it was, rudely in his letter, email letter, was, you know, your kid's being paranoid about this stuff. Why don't you come on and cough up some money? Because frankly, I can't live on $1,300 a month, and you want to blame me for everything, but nope. So technically, you know, I've tried everything I can. So to me, you know, I think in the end, you know, I don't know, but I'm not a bank either. I mean, I can't afford everything. So to me, I have a few ideas sitting in the stir pot for disability, and that's the two long shots that I got. And if that doesn't work, well, let's just say as a fleet admiral, there is another way to do things. But, you know, this video has gone way too long, so, you know, I just wanted to share that with you all, that, you know, I feel a lot better. I got this off my chest, and a beautiful chest it is, isn't it? So, anyways, I miss Aaron dearly, so, anyways, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to get any internet time in. I mean, tomorrow I should go check messages, check on Jose, upload this video, and check on my stuff that I need to do tomorrow to get it done, and whatever my to-do list is, and get it done. And, you know, worry about, these things, and then work on my next letter, which my notebook, as you can see, is getting literally empty. So I gotta buy another one of these this coming month for Dinky's letter. And I write Dinky because it's something to do, and it passes the time also to let Dinky know what's going on, because, Dinky loves me and worries about me, so I'm going to start writing and having a second book that's allocated just for Jose, so I can have one for Jose and one for Dinky, so I can actually write them in separate books and not use the same book for the one. So, I've sent some letters to Jose, I've sent some letters to my pen pal Antoine, I've sent letters to Dinky, which I think Dinky's going to be really happy about what do you call it? The letter, the river stamp. I'm hoping next month the library got some more, the post office got more, because frankly, I just love these thingies. Now, right here, this one here with the mountain in the background where my finger is, that's our river, the Skagit River. I have that right here in that picture. I haven't taken that. I haven't decided if Dinky gets one and Angela gets one, or does Jose get one, but one of the things that I did give is, I gave, the river, there's the Missouri River, but one of the rivers I thought that was really good was the Deschutes River, and the Deschutes, it looks really beautiful, and I would really like to go there. I think it's in Oregon, I believe. So if that's the case, I would really love to, go to the Deschutes River. And Dinky and Corey's watching. Why don't we take a trip? I'd like to see it myself. Maybe do some camping with guys. But anyways, all in all, I gotta make some decisions soon on the budget. I gotta make sure to eat. That's my priority. And Jose helps. He does. If he doesn't, oh well. I mean, I'm just grateful I could just sit down and write him, and share my thoughts and opinions and give ideas. I'm different, you could say. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I love you dearly, all, and thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my video tonight. I better get to cleaning before it gets too late. I gotta get this place spotless pretty much for the repairman, so he can set up the hotspot points and in the access points and get everything set up for the internet and go from there. And so everything should be good. So with that said, everyone, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please. Oh, did I tell you before I go? Sorry about the thingy. Why I was getting the internet at home. For one, my body's too tired to go to the library. Two is, I'm tired of going up to the library. People know me and they're like, hey, how's it going? The library and goes yells at me because I can't hear. Like my hearing's going, get a hearing aid. Well, I got one, but I can't get it yet because the Lions Club is making me pay for it. And I got no money yet, and I have to pay other bills. I gave it down, or leave. So to me, I'd rather be at home doing my work anyway, because I'm tired of it. My chair is more comfortable than sitting there, And two is, I don't have to go all the way up there for it either. And I'm one of these hermit recluses that like to live in the basement anyways and be left alone. So, I mean, honestly, it's Chloe. Chloe's like, well, I'm gonna be killing myself and I'm gonna leave and you're gonna have to do it. I can do everything myself. The thing is I'm more of a hermit recluse that I just want to be left alone. I mean, literally. I gotta get a new office chair one of these days. But you get the idea, everyone. I love you dearly, and you heard the reason. My body basically wants to stay home and I don't want to get out and do much and I just want to sit at home and, have internet at home. I mean, I know it's an addiction, but the thing is I utilize the internet for spreadsheets. I keep a tab open for Facebook, for messages, and that's about it, So 25 megs would be fine for me, but having Chloe, which again, like I said, the day that Chloe was complaining about the internet, or the phone, not the phone, the electricity, sorry. I was like sitting there going, look, I don't see you paying any of it. So if we lose the electricity because I have to feed you and take care of you, then, the thing is, you should be happy you got a roof over your head, and, I'm gonna learn because, you can go to the library every day and keep your computer plugged in there. I don't care. I mean, literally, we didn't lose the power, okay? The power is taken care of. The problem is, I just don't want to deal with, that. So, anyways, on that aspect, so, and then the other aspect was, bringing in X amount of money, every time I turn around, taking care of Chloe, I've had to sacrifice something of myself or something else. I mean, literally, I'm always, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like a no-ending battle where I would be sometimes better off with et cetera. But instead, I just got to get things moving along. So there you have it. So you know how it goes. Tonight's plan is I got to go over a couple spreadsheets really quickly, and then I got to sit down and start cleaning, and before it gets too late. And then maybe I'll get some game time in. Otherwise, I'll get it in tomorrow evening or Wednesday evening once the internet's installed, because I have to stay around and hang out with 2 packages and etc. And the internet, the email would come in handy, so I don't even have to leave. And then 3 is I can use the Skype phone at home completely in full confidence that I can use it without any problem. And I think Chloe should call her mom and check in with her because Chloe needs to explain to her mom what's going on. Because frankly, in my opinion, I've been trying to get Chloe to realize, and, another reason, let me just give it to you a heads up. Another reason why Chloe doesn't want to leave is, the problem is her mom offered her a ticket back there, but her mom didn't offer her a way to get her property back. Just clothes on her back, get on a train or bus, not bus, but a plane. Go to the train station, get the train station to downtown. From there, get off the train and go straight to the light rail with a few bucks Rita will provide because we can't provide anything but a ticket. And then we get you on a plane and you come home. And Chloe says, "What about my property?" And they say, "Oh well, we didn't think about that. You can start over." Thing is, Chloe doesn't want to start over. I wouldn't want to start over either. I mean, literally, that's why I basically, I don't have people say, "Oh, well, just drop everything and leave Chloe with everything you own." Fuck it. Chloe doesn't deserve anything of mine. It's mine. And so, to me, with that said, one reason why I wanted a basic internet was just to run things. Now, the other idea is I can get this place spotless, right? Keep it spotless, which is simple. Once Chloe helps me out, I paid her so many times. Last month I think we went out to eat 4 times. She hasn't paid that back. She said, "Oh, I'll keep the cleaning." Didn't get done, but a little bit. So I'm hoping that, she can just get off the butt and get it done. And because I keep supplying things, but now I'm just putting my foot down and saying, nope. I mean, like this month, beginning of the month, Chloe was angry as hell, and I said, look, by the end of the month, this place is still going to be dirty, what I told her. So I left, and I went to have breakfast, okay, on my own, just to see what it's like, because I figured Corey Terror might come around one day, and guess what? I went to a place that served the best omelet I've ever had, and the chicken fried steak, and I'm telling you, that thing was freaking the bomb. The coffee, of course, the guy owes me a free cup of coffee next time I'm in there because they made it too hot. And I asked for it at 110 degrees. So, but, the winter's setting in sooner fall, so the bait shop's going to close. So it's another place that will be closed until next year, so it's me, I'm grateful because I don't have to go in there because I like fish and chips myself, really tasty, and I still want to try the hungry clams and and the blue water, so maybe I will do that. But I like the Cascade Schooner; they're pretty good too. So one of these days I might mosey into the blue water if I have time, But you guys get the idea. So I just wanted to say that to you all. So you guys have a great evening. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that and bell notification for new content. Please subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe button so it's funny for the family and bunnies, your service dogs, and your borderline personality people and bipolar people. Thanks for watching, and Captain's Log out. USS Enterprise NCC 1701A. This transmission ends now.